Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Whoa, that is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Hold on, let me erase this a little bit. I feel like this is pretty short. Want to get the full, want to get the head fully in there. I think that's better, cause like when I'm gonna be up against the computer, like looking like this, I wish my desk area was a little bit bigger so that we could put the camera right on top. That way, when I'm looking at my computer, it doesn't stutter like this. But we'll see. I gotta see how this quality is. What's up, Pixel Sins? How are you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started with the stuff pretty soon. I gotta make sure everything's looking good right now. Is it running at 1080 60 for y'all? Just curious. Mine defaulted to 720 60. Put the camera right on top. Oh, it's really laggy. It's really laggy. It doesn't stutter like this. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this in OBS. We're getting the technicals down. I don't know. My internet's pretty slow too, but let me turn my Wi-Fi off on my camera phone. 5 frames per second. Stream. Yeah. Video resolution's good. Okay. Video output is currently active. Naomi, what's up? How are you doing? I believe that's how you say it. Sorry if it isn't. Yeah, it's struggling right now. Hold on. Let's see how it's doing. Pretty laggy. Maybe we'll drop it. Maybe we'll drop it. Maybe we're doing it. Maybe we're running too high of a resolution. Cause, yeah. We might redo this. Hold on. Okay, it said my stream was healthy when I started, and now it's not. It says it's very poor health. Well, fart. It's gonna buffer. Hold on, y'all. I am going to try to figure this out. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this stream really quick. And hold on. Maybe not. I took it off for a little bit, for anyone wondering. I stopped playing it for a little bit. For anyone wondering, I stopped playing it for a little bit. It should be back up. Hopefully. Hopefully it's back up. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's back up. Let me know. Let me know how it's working for y'all. No, where's the cardboard cutout of Elsa? Hold on. Let me go get her. let me go get her really quick. Okay, she's not gonna be up the full stream because I don't want to scare newcomers. Okay, what's up, Luis? How you doing, man? She's right here. She's right here. Alive and well. Okay, just to make that clear, she's alive and well. But I don't want to scare new people, but if we get onto the topic of Frozen, I will bring her back. Okay, so stream. We are streaming. Oh boy, we're streaming on YouTube as well, guys. How cool is that? Let me just pull something up really quick. Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, she is amazing. She's very amazing. I was thinking about you today, Walmart Christoph. Yo, no way. No way. That's awesome. I was thinking about y'all as well. I was ready for this stream. Hold on. Hold on. Let me change this really quick. Sorry for the little wait. Aha. Oh no. Hold on, let me change this. I thought it fit. That's good. I think that looks good. All right. So for those of you that don't know, this was just announced today that there's a WandaVision spinoff starring Kathryn Hahn as Agatha Harkness in development at Disney Plus. I'm probably gonna talk about this a little bit in my next video. But what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this news? We're gonna talk about it in just a second. Okay, I know it isn't even Halloween yet, but I'm so excited for Christmas. Yo, Christmas is gonna be amazing this year. One might say it's gonna be lit. But yeah, I'm excited for Christmas as well. I was ready to because I missed getting to chat on TikTok. I was like, I'm gonna have to say, hey, Walmart Christoph. I know, I've missed this. I've missed going live. But just a little heads up. Probably from now on, majority of the live streams are gonna be here on YouTube, just because I can do so much more. It's higher quality. It's more fun for me. Not more fun for me, but there's more features accessible for me that I can do more. So like this right now, we can look at the same screen as each other. We couldn't do that on TikTok. The only downside is I have to play copyright-free music, which I forgot to be doing right now. My bad, guys. It's going to be on in the background. All this music is copyright-free. So you probably never heard of it, but that doesn't mean it's not good. But yeah, this is probably most likely where you're going to be seeing me stream from now on. Just mostly everything's better. So if you haven't already, I hate doing this, but subscribe so you get notified when I go live. I'll try to go live once a week. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I just realized that's not fitting the screen either. There we go. That looks about right. Okay. But yeah, Kathryn Hahn as Agatha Harkness in her own spin-off of WandaVision. What do y'all think about this? We'll discuss this. What's your favorite social media platform? If YouTube is social media, so I'm gonna say YouTube. But if it's more like the vertical video type thing, I gotta say TikTok, just because they're just doing better right now than anyone else. I'd say TikTok for sure. TikTok Live sucks. TikTok Live doesn't suck. It just, you can't do much with it. And also, if you're not 18, which I'm not yet, the monetization options on TikTok Live just aren't that great. I mean, you can do so much more on YouTube Live than you can on TikTok Live. And that's just a fact. YouTube Live is way better. I'd even say, so Twitch right now is known as like the main, hold on, I'm going to switch screens really quick. But if you have any opinions on this, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But I'm going to switch this really quick. Twitch is known as like this live streaming giant. Like that's the place that live streams should be, right? But I think YouTube is slowly and steadily starting to compete. Hold on, I'm going to turn this down. This is very loud. I'm very sorry. Is that better? Okay. YouTube is competing. That's still so loud. YouTube is competing with Twitch right now, and I might even say they're better than Twitch right now. I'm going to keep the mic over here. It seems like I am talking very loud with the audio readings I'm getting. But yeah, I think YouTube Live is definitely superior. But going back to this, I don't think we can get past it. High quality camera, nice. I'm finally getting to use this camera in ways that I want to. So if the quality of any of my stuff's going up, it's because of this camera. I'm using the M50, which is a great starter camera if anyone's trying to get started doing YouTube or any of this stuff. And I just want to say a quick thanks to my friend Josh for letting me borrow his Blue Yeti, so we get that crisp mic quality. It's still loud. Let me know if it's too loud, y'all. Let me know if it's too loud. But this news, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'll say this in the video that might come out tomorrow. I don't know. Don't keep any promises there. Feel like this is a weird decision. I feel like a lot of other Marvel characters deserve their own spinoff before Agatha. I'm not necessarily disappointed because I loved her character in WandaVision. But I don't know. It just feels weird that it's this soon. I don't know. I feel like she would have done fine and people would have loved her just as much if she just appeared in a couple things. Like, I think she's going to show up in Doctor Strange too. But yeah. Dude, I remember watching your TikTok lives like 2 school years ago. Yeah, man. That's when I started. That's when I started doing these TikTok lives. Or when I started doing TikTok lives. And now look where we're at. Now look where we're at. What else is trending? I guess that's like the title of the stream. I don't want to go into Shane Dawson stuff. Delete Zuckerberg. A lot of soccer is trending right now. Delete Zuckerberg has been restored as a hashtag after being banned for 2 hours. Well, yo, it was taken down? Kind of weird. I think Star-Lord should have a series. Yo, that would be interesting. I think a lot of his stuff is going to be explored in Guardians 3, which I'm really excited for. And hold on, let me change this song. Oh, never mind. I didn't think it was clean for a second. Ticketmaster. Kind of a slow week. Tesla to move its... Hold on, what? Breaking! Tesla will move its headquarters from Palo Alto to Austin, Texas. I thought that was already known. Like, I thought that was old. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like breaking news. I thought that came out a while ago. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a smart move for Tesla, but I didn't know that was like new news. Have you watched Black Widow yet? Yes, I have. it was all right. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I watched it in Nick while I was in Nicaragua. So what was already a 2-hour movie took me about 3 hours to watch because the internet there was so bad. So, and I was streaming it, right? I wasn't watching it in theaters. It took so long, but I got there, watched it. It was good. It wasn't my favorite Marvel movie, but I really did enjoy it. Florence Pugh as Yelena, I don't know how to say that name, was amazing. I'm so hyped for Spider-Man Far From... Dude, the new Spider-Man No Way Home is going to shatter people's brains. Like, and I'm not trying to overhype this because I have a bad habit of doing it, but Marvel has been really good with living up to the hype with their movies, and I don't think Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be an exception. I don't think it's going to break that trend. People are saying it's going to be bigger than Endgame. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll wait and see. I'm going to watch it today in a few. I'm so excited. Yo, go enjoy it. It's free now on Disney Plus for all Disney Plus subscribers. So if you have Disney Plus, now watch Black Widow on it. I'm sure you already knew that. Let's see. Thursday Night Football. Who's playing tonight? It's not saying. Oh, it's Rams Seahawks. Yo, that's going to be good. That's going to be a good game. I didn't even realize. They were... Okay. That's good. I'm looking forward to that. I should probably check my fantasy. Now that I think about it. We're going to have to brighten this up a little bit. We're starting to get pretty dark. Hold on. I'm going to leave it on this. Oh, wrong thing. I'm going to change my camera settings really quick. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm still here. I gotta change my settings really quick. Hold on. This probably looks super professional, but yeah, the Seahawks. What are y'all? No joke, my mom just yelled at me, Lauren, get the movie ready. Yo, go get that movie ready. Don't keep her waiting. That should be better. Oh, forgot to take that off. Hold on. There we go. My camera doesn't have a clean HDMI, which, if you don't know what that means, oh, fart. Sorry. I'll be right back. I changed the frame rate, which I forgot should be lower or higher. So it looked really weird. Okay. Probably boost that a little bit more light in. That's looking better. Looks better. I'm in the process. Alright, I see you. I mean, I don't see you, but nor do you see me, but I got you. Again, gotta hold on. Where's the button? There we go. Okay, I think we're back. We're back to normal. Close that down really quick. I think that looks good. All right. Me and my dad are gonna watch a James Bond marathon with all the new ones with the newest actors in. Dude, that's a good idea. I actually have never seen any of the James Bond movies. Fun fact. But after watching the trailer to the new one, I might have to go check it out. Not gonna lie. Oh wow. So that's why he's trending. So Shane Dawson posted a video for the first time in more than a year. But we're not gonna dive into that. Man, a lot of sports right now. Did anyone sign up for the Venmo thing? Apparently they're giving away $200,000. With Mr. Beast money right there. It's insane. I guess I'm gonna watch the movie. Bible Marcus Glider. Yo, go enjoy Black Widow. Go enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Yeah, go enjoy the movie. Tell your mom hello. What's your dream car? It's pretty lame. It's not lame to me, but for others it might seem lame. It's the truck I currently own. It's a 2009 Chevy Silverado, black Chevy Silverado, with an extended cab. Her name is Bessie. She is the love of my life. Sorry, Maddie. Yeah, I love her. I don't think I'd ever... I hope to drive her my whole life. I hope I never get another car or truck or whatever. But if I had to pick another thing to drive, it would probably be some sort of Tesla. Just because Bessie costs so much to fill up that I'd be down for an electric car. Don't worry, my cousin's is a Honda Civic. Okay. Huh. Is the stream really laggy now, y'all? That's not working, so I'm not gonna use that. We recommend a higher bit rate. That's weird. It's silky smooth on this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to reduce that lag. All my stuff is saying it looks good. Let's try a higher one. I'm gonna pump that bit rate up. Hopefully that fixes it. I doubt it will, but hopefully. Maybe if I do the frame rate on my physical camera. We'll see if it fixes itself. I hope it does. This is a really weird angle. I don't know if I like this angle. Let's try increasing the frame rate on my camera. Wrong button. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it live just because I don't want to keep you all waiting. Hopefully that helps. Oh no, we'll wait to see. Oh, no. Go away. I don't want you. Is my audio lagging? Huh. So weird. So audio is not lagging, but the view is for whatever reason. Por qué? No sé. It's higher than the recommended bitrate. Maybe we lower it. Maybe lowering the bitrate will help. We'll do 450. I'm sorry, guys. Half of this stream is probably going to be me talking about how to fix quality. We'll do a little bit over. Never mind, that's the wrong bitrate still. There we go. We're 50 over right there. Is that better? Maybe that's better. I think that should be better. It says excellent connection. Hopefully it is excellent connection. I don't know if it is. We'll see. It says excellent connection. I'm gonna try one. I don't know if I can. Maybe if I lower it to 24 frames. Okay, I'm gonna take the camera offline and my audio, and we're gonna see if this works. And if not, I don't know what to do. We'll have to figure it out for next week's stream. Hold on, I will be right back, y'all. Okay, I think it's working now. Sweet! Sorry, that was really loud. My bad. Oh, that's me. That's not what we wanted. Let's refresh. See what's going on. See what's popping online. For you. I didn't... You know, I was about 3 years old. No, that's wrong. Wrong term of expression. I was about 17 years old when I found out that Twitter had a For You page. I'm definitely not 17 right now. Wait. Oh, I thought this was talking about Addison Rae for a little bit. I was so confused. I was like, Addison Rae's been in Grey's Anatomy? Okay. Okay, I got really confused there for a second. Why is Niall trending? Why? Why is he... Oh, something with Shawn Mendes? Collab? Question mark? Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. Yo, what? They're they collabing? Cause like, yo, that would be insanity. insanity. Let's check the score. Where's the football game score? Oh, it doesn't start till 7:20. It's not time yet. Let's see if I have to change anything for my team. Calvin Ridley, dude, I need you. I need you. Let's go ahead and move him. They don't think he's going to be playing, so we got to take him out, sadly. Chris Carson's out? Bart, we better move him quick. Okay. That's good. Okay. Team looking way better right now. Still don't like Ronald Jones being there. But that's what it is. I don't know why I can't put him in the injury reserve. That's all good though. Different view. There we go. Back to where I wanted it to be. So the natural light's doing pretty. Yo. Okay, I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to tell that sunset, but y'all can't see it sadly, but it looks so good. God out here painting. He's painting. It's insane. Bring the focus back. Gonna try to. Yo, like, dude, it looks so good. It looks so good right now. So good. Looks so good. Kind of out of frame. Let me scooch down a little bit. This chair's really comfortable. I don't know if I've talked about that before. I don't think I've ever said that on a live stream. How are we liking this compared to TikTok? Yay, nay, both. Who knows? Oh. My bad, fam. What? I don't know what that means, but cool beans, I guess. Okay, unpopular opinion, but copyright-free music it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I enjoy it for sure. I gotta figure out this setup pretty soon. I don't know what this is. 38 minutes. Okay. I haven't been live too long. I wonder what it's gonna look like on my, like, not YouTube grid, but what's it gonna look like on my YouTube channel if I keep this up. Well, I'm going to, but I wonder what's gonna happen when I do that. I also gotta figure out a way to put the camera right above my computer, because this looks I'm not gonna lie, this looks really weird. Encoding overload. So, I don't know what he means by that. Again, so much of this is like technical stuff that I should have done way before. Like, where's encoding? Like, there is no thing that says like encoding. Excuse me. I don't see an encoding thing, and it's like encoding overload. It's like spamming my thing. I don't understand what it means. It's fine. If that's why it's lagging, I would really like to know. Encoding overloaded. Where's the encoding though? Like, there's nothing on my menu. It says encoding. Encoder. Oh. Actually, there is one. But I can't do anything with it. So, whoopsie. We'll have to try a different format. But it looks good on here. So, I don't know what necessarily it is. Maybe I should get an Ethernet cable and run it through. Maybe that would be better. Because I don't have Ethernet right now. That might be... Not gonna lie, that might be it. Just for reference, I wish I could show you this. Like, look at that. Like, obviously it looks bad, but that's a TikTok live right now. Look at how it just, I know it looks so bright right now because it's not adjusted to the screen. But look at how bad that look. It just doesn't look as good as it does on YouTube live. Like that right there. I'm trying to like compare and contrast here because we're live over on YouTube. Dude, copyright free music. So good. So good. Hey, you're late. I'm not late. I've been live for like, what? 41 minutes now. It says 41 minutes I've been live. Ben. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't like that. Got the thing. Is it still saying it? It's not saying it anymore. I think it fixed itself. Nope, it's back. What the frick? It's okay, though. It's okay. It's alright. Hold on. I gotta type something real quick. Hold on 1 second, stream. My bad. So, for those of you who are like, might be like, oh my gosh, his stream's not in focus. I know. So, I'm in manual focus right now, so if I ever stray from the camera, it like really blurs. So, I know like all my photographer, videographer people are like, oh my gosh, the headroom and all that stuff isn't equal. But if I stray too far, I lose focus because it's right here. Sorry, I'm looking through there because my computer shows where the focus is. But yeah, this isn't a clean HDMI. That I'm using a Canon M50, and it doesn't have a clean HDMI. But yeah, it doesn't have a clean HDMI, so I have to turn this thing off, info and all that stuff. Because if I turn on autofocus, look at that box. Isn't that weird? But it follows me, so I'm always in focus, but it's at the expense of that, thing. And now we gotta wait for that manual focus thing to go away. But I think it's really weird. We're gonna wait for it to go away. I don't remember how long it takes. Also, if you're on the YouTube stream, comment below if my mic ever is just super loud. Because I have it pretty low on here, but it keeps saying it break. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. There we go. It keeps saying it's breaking on like that. It says it keeps breaking or sounds really bad on OBS, but I don't know if it's true or not. Hold on. After this song, we'll do it. After this song, we're about to go on to my favorite part of the stream. But let me know how are y'all liking it. We're gonna be live over on YouTube a lot more from now on. It's gonna be the home to my live streams. So if you're from TikTok or you've always enjoyed the live streams that I've done, consider subscribing here. I hate self plugs, but subscribe so you can get notified. Or you have to hit the notification button too, but whatever. So you can get notified when I go live, because we're gonna be doing it on here from now on. Even though we're still figuring out how it works, but we're doing that right now. So I love this song too. I'm about to use this in more of my. I'm gonna start using this at the end of my videos, I think. It's called Left in the Rain by Loving Caliber or something like that. I forget the name, but can y'all hear the music all right? Is it loud enough? Is it too loud? I feel like it's very soft. How many subs do you need to go live? Live on what? YouTube, TikTok? I think YouTube doesn't require any amount of subs to go live. I think you need 100 subs to go live on your mobile device. So if you want to go live on your phone, on YouTube, I think you need 100 subscribers, but they might have changed that. Last time I've heard, you don't need a certain amount of subscribers to go on live. Ben, that's cool. I just checked. What is this? Curiosidad. Oh boy. Where'd it go? Getting my things mixed up. Alright. It's that time of night. For those of you who have joined me on TikTok throughout the years, I say years, it's 2. This is my favorite part of the streams. I like to do something a little bit different than other people do. I feel like so often, even with the topic that I picked today on Twitter, checking what's trending, I feel like so often we're just bombarded with bad news. And so what I like to do on my streams, and those of you who are regulars know this, I like to do the exact opposite. Instead of sharing bad news, what I want to give y'all is good news. And the cool thing about this good news is that it is good news regardless of what time it is, what year it is, any of that. It is constant and eternal good news. And where we're gonna find this good news, at least for today, is in one of my favorite passages of Scripture. It's found in Daniel 7. Now, it's quite a long read, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to read certain parts, but I'm not going to read all of it. But what I love about this passage is we have this guy, Daniel, and he is a prophet. So God speaks to him. God speaks through him to his people. He's given a ton of wisdom, all this stuff. Daniel is in exile in the kingdom of Babylon. So he's an Israelite. He's a Jew that is exiled into Babylon. And he's under the rule of a foreign king, and is constantly, as we see in the beginning passages of Daniel, he is constantly being tried, or the Babylonians are trying to constantly convert him, and constantly trying to get him and his three friends, who we know well as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, to convert to worship their Babylonian gods, even changing their names to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which all point to Babylonian pagan gods. That's what the names point to. And I'm not going to go into the specifics of what those names mean. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't remember where. But you can do research into that. It's really cool, or not cool, but it's fascinating to see kind of what attempts the Babylonians made to convert Daniel and his friends, which, hold on one second, I'm trying to find something. My bad, fam. But, so Daniel is in the midst of exile. He's in exile. He's not home. He's in a foreign land that worships foreign gods. And he's in this state where he's wondering, because God's promised to free his people. So he's wondering when this day is coming, and he's in this place of despair, like waiting for this promise. Things aren't looking up for Daniel right now. Even after he's seen God's sovereignty and God's power in the lions and all this stuff, he's in despair in this state. He's in a foreign land. He's not in the promised land anymore. And so that's kind of the context of where Daniel's at right now. And in Daniel 7, again, I'm not going to read all this because this is a long read. We see Daniel is given a dream, given a vision. And in this vision, we get almost like this fantasy novel type situation here, where Daniel sees 4 different beasts, and these aren't like just a bear and a lion, but these are animals mashed together. We see in verse 4, he sees a lion who had eagle's wings. We see all these different types of creatures, various creatures that are weird, that you and I have probably never seen before. And I hope haven't, because they're weird. But in this passage, when reading this passage, we're often left to wonder what these beasts mean. Why are these beasts showing up? Why is Daniel given this vision of beasts? Later in chapter 7, an angel tells Daniel that these beasts represent kingdoms on the earth. And we see a very cool part in Daniel 7, that it is a vision of the future. It's showing Daniel the future within this imagery. And I'm not going to break it all down, but with these 4 beasts are shown 4 kingdoms, and those kingdoms are known as Babylon, as Media-Persia, as Greece, Alexander the Great's Greek Empire, and then Rome, the Roman Empire. So those 4 kingdoms are all shown to Daniel in this vision. Fun fact, this vision is given to Daniel before the fall of Babylon, which means that 3 of these kingdoms, 3 beasts, had not come yet. So God shows Daniel the future with this vision of the 4 beasts. And we see God's sovereignty. But these beasts are described as terrifying, as ruthless, as cruel. And we see that in Daniel's response to this vision, that he is terrified after seeing these beasts. So why does God give Daniel this vision? We'll see a little bit later on. But it continues in chapter 7 in the setting all of a sudden changes. We're in this new place. We're in a throne room. And I am going to read this part because I don't want to overlook this. I don't want to paraphrase this. Daniel recounts, he says, "As I looked, thrones were placed, and the Ancient of Days took his seat. His clothing was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool. His throne was fiery flames. Its wheels were burning fire. A steam of fire issued and came out from before him. 1,000,000 served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court sat in judgment, and the books were open." So we see this sudden shift of setting from 4 beasts, 4 terrifying beasts that conquer the earth, and then we're all of a sudden transferred to a throne room with this, what Daniel can only just describe as the Ancient of Days. And what we see, the attributes of this Ancient of Days that we see, is that of power and of wisdom. We see that fire is coming from his throne, that thousands of thousands served him, all signifying his power. And then we see this description of his clothing and of his hair being white as snow and pure as wool, signifying this wisdom that this Ancient of Days has. And we see that before this thousand of thousands and before the 10,000 times 10,000 that stood before him, is this Ancient of Days is seated, enthroned above all of them. So we see these powerful beasts, and then we're instantly transitioned into a throne room with an ancient, what can only be described as the Ancient of Days sitting over all of this. So how do these connect? We see that in the next verse, in verse 11. "Then I looked, and the sound, because of the sound of the great words that the horn was speaking." That's from the 4th beast, Rome. "And as I looked, the beast was killed, and its body was destroyed and given over to be burned with fire. And as for the rest of the beasts, their dominion was taken away, and their lives were prolonged for a season at a time." So we see the connection here that Daniel is terrified by these visions of the 4 beasts. That he's given this vision of 4 beasts that are terrifying, that conquer the earth, that ravage and devour much flesh, as it says, that have dominion over the earth. And then we're transitioned into a throne room with an Ancient of Days sitting on it with power. And then we see that this Ancient of Days overcomes the beast, that the beast cannot contend with the Ancient of Days. And what we see here is, honestly, what I think is amazing news, especially in 2021, is we see that God is sovereign over nations. For those of you who don't know, the Ancient of Days refers to God the Father. God is seated, enthroned over all, even as these beasts ravage the earth. And if you were to read Daniel 7, you were to see that each time one of these beasts fall, that it's almost like something is taking away its dominion. It's not a natural fall, so to say, as a beast devouring another, as we often see in history, but rather it's almost seemed like something divine is taking away the authority, the dominion from the beast. I mean, we see that in verse 11, or in verse 12, and 11 and 12, with the fourth beast being killed and its body destroyed and given over to be burned with fire. We see that this Ancient of Days, we see that the Ancient of Days has sovereignty over the beast, and that should give us hope, my friends, in times like this, times where it seems like we constantly hearing about the government, constantly hearing about strife within it, and division, political division, and all this. And this should give us hope, because there is a God who is over authority over all nations. That no leader, no government, no nation can stand and remain in power any longer than Yahweh gives them. God is completely sovereign. God is in complete control over who governs, who is in power. So that should give us hope. But the good news in this passage doesn't stop there. It actually continues. And I am actually going to read this part. It says in verse 13, "And then I saw in the night visions," we see another shift in setting. "And behold, with the clouds of heaven there came one like a son of man, and he came to the Ancient of Days and was presented before him. And to him, to the Son of Man, was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all peoples and nations and languages would serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away. And his kingdom is one that shall not be destroyed." So we see this contrast to the Son of Man and to the beast. That the dominion given to the Son of Man by the Ancient of Days is an everlasting dominion. It won't ever fade away. He won't ever lose it. And the Son of Man's kingdom shall never be destroyed. We see a clear contrast that the Son of Man's kingdom, rule, dominion is eternal. As with the beast that ravaged and devoured much flesh, was very much temporary. Who is the Son of Man then? Well, for those of you who don't know your New Testament, this is Jesus's most common nickname in the New Testament. In fact, 69 times in the New Testament, I believe. I don't know, could be wrong on that. Jesus either refers to himself or is referred to as the Son of Man. So we see that this passage is talking about Jesus. And Jesus even quotes himself as being the Son of Man in the passage when he's being tried by the Pharisees and Sadducees right before his crucifixion. In this passage, he quotes this passage, and it angers the Pharisees and Sadducees because Jesus is proclaiming to be the Son of Man whose dominion and kingdom is going to last forever. And that infuriates them because they don't believe that Jesus is the promised Messiah. But why is it good news that Jesus has dominion and authority forever? Well, his dominion is given to him right after his death and resurrection. You see, Jesus came down to earth for us. You and I are sinners in need of a Savior. And Jesus is that Savior, and he came down to earth to die the death that you and I deserve on the cross. And when he died, he didn't stay dead, but rather rose again 3 days later with this dominion over all. It actually says right after he was raised in Matthew 27 to 28. Hold on, let me flip there really quick. I should have had this ready. My bad. Yeah, it says in Matthew 28, it says in 17, this is right before he ascends to heaven. He says, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me." Just like it said it would in Daniel 7. So we see a lot of important attributes of God in this passage. One, he's sovereign over nations. Two, he knows the future. 3, he's in control. He's in constant control. And 4, that his kingdom and dominion will never pass away, unlike the nations of this world. So we have an eternal hope and an eternal king, unlike those here on this earth. And so what I hope to share with you today is that regardless of who's in power in the government of whatever country you're in, that God is still sovereign. God is still in control. And in fact, he actually put that leader, that authority, that power. He actually gave that power to those leaders and authorities. He set those leaders in place. And just as quickly as he gave them leadership, he can as easily take it away. We see that in 1 Samuel with Saul. Saul, God appoints as king over Israel. Saul sins, and then God takes away his kingship. We see that constantly throughout the Old Testament, and we see that constantly throughout 1st and 2nd Samuel. And so my encouragement to you is in a time where it seems like the government is just constantly in the news. And regardless of how you feel about that, just know that the king is in control. He's reigning and ruling forever, and no one is out of his sovereignty. No one is out of his control, his sovereignty. And so that's the hope I hope to give you. And then also that your sin has been defeated through Jesus' death on the cross. And my hope and plea is that you trust in Jesus to be your Lord and Savior. So that's about all from me. I'm going to start streaming over live on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok right now listening to this, YouTube is going to be the place to be to catch my lives from now on. Hopefully it's smooth. It wasn't for a little bit. We were still testing it. In fact, still is. Let me change the title really quick. But it's been an absolute blast to get to do this. Try to do it every week. I'm not sure. We'll see. But thanks for joining us, y'all. Praying for y'all. If you have any prayer requests, DM me. Whether that be through TikTok or Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. New content out soon, hopefully. I love you all more than you know. And until next time, peace out, bro skillets.